Happy New Year, Twin Flames. This video finds you if you are in separation, if you are in pain, if you're really not having the best of times. I hope you don't mind the background noise. I'm taking a walk. It's not my usual setting, but that's how I wanted to talk to you today. So I hope it's clear enough. I am really going to, it's not my intention to comfort you. I'm gonna drop that bombshell that you don't want to be anywhere near. I'm going to tell you what you don't want to hear, but it's tough love, you know. Because I've been there, it's happened to me, and it's as simple as this, you know. You could continue to hide in a fantasy and delude yourself for an unlimited, undefined period of time. Or you could, so to speak, take the bull by the horns, do a little bit more suffering, go through a little bit more pain, but then be out of the woods much sooner. And being out of the woods means feeling good. And let me tell you, you have to, if you want to, of course that is, if you want to come out of this situation in which you find yourself in, where you are in pain, in deep pain, and you are in this loop where you believe the only thing that can get you out of your misery is getting together with your other half. I really have to be honest with you. This thing that you are wishing for, this fantasy, because it is a fantasy, you see, this thing that you want with your so-called twin flame, it's never going to happen. It is never going to happen. And then you will say, yeah, but everybody talks about union, you know, union is a thing, so it is going to happen. Well, to begin with, as long as you keep thinking that there is going to be a union, then no form of union is ever going to happen. And when I say that your fantasy, the thing that you want, which is a thing that I thought I wanted, as long as this is in your head, in your thoughts, as long as this is a wish, the only thing that you're doing is pushing them away. Why? Because this experience that you are going through, I'm sure you already know, is no ordinary experience. But not only that, it's just the opposite of any love experience that you've had until now. And it's the one that has to work out, because the others, they were invitations to go through the same process, but they were not strong enough to push it. But now that you've seen them, you've seen that part of you that you've been always looking for, that part of you that's missing. And the whole purpose of this is that you find that part, you find them within you. Romantic love and everything associated with it, in terms of emotions and, you know, what it looks like in society. I'm talking about getting married or being in a, you know, formal couple relationship. Anything to do with romantic love is not real. The longing you feel for them is not real, because it is really not longing for them. It will seem to you that it is, because this is what the ego mind has been programmed. This is what the ego mind is there to do, to confuse you. It's an interference from real emotions coming from your soul. And somehow they get filtered through the ego mind, and that's when you start to see everything under a distorted glass. So the way to do it, there are many ways in which you can do it, of course. But if you want out of this misery ASAP, the way to do it is to really start integrating this idea. It is not real. I am never, ever going to be in a romantic relationship with my twin flame. Because when you find your, inverted commas, missing bit, that part of your soul, that young energy which you've been lacking, and you feel attracted to in them, when you find that in yourself, romantic feelings towards this person are going to vanish. And now you might go like, I don't want to, they're beautiful. Well, they are, but they are not, you see, because they are not genuine. They are not from the soul. They will lead you nowhere. Nowhere. They really won't. And then once you accept that, then something different, more beautiful, but very different, starts to emerge. And that is pure love from the soul. And this is really difficult. I've been the most romantic, person, dwelling on emotions, being stuck in that pain in the past, and almost enjoying that pain of wanting. But when it came to my so-called twin flame, I just, I talk about twin flames, I wish I could use a different term, but anyway, this is just so you can understand, everybody can understand, and I can target the right people here on YouTube. So yeah, in the case of my twin flame, there was no way that pain was going to be enjoyable. There was no way. It was just, there were maybe moments, some days where, it was painful, but it was almost sweet. But the majority of days, that couldn't be withstood in the long term. So you will experience resistance, hearing what I'm saying. You won't want to do it, and that's fine. But awareness, that's the first step. So, just be aware of the fact that what you envision, what you imagine, what you fantasize about is never going to happen. And that's the beginning to your freedom. And then, just take it one step at a time. There's so much support around to guide you in every different stage you find yourself to be in. But for now, if you are in pain, separation pain or rejection pain, or whatever it is that they said that you could not cope with, just accept that there will never be a romantic relationship between you and your twin flame. So I got home and I began to edit my video, and I thought I better add a little extra note before I publish it. So I don't mean to say that you will never be in a relationship with your twin flame. What I'm trying to say is that this idea of relationship is not what you have in mind at the moment. If you are in that energy, longing, painful, emotions, energy or state, that idea is a fantasy. It's romantic love. It's not real, and it's not the purpose of this. So you will never, because it's just contradictory with a twin flame thing. You are not going to be in a romantic relationship with them. You might be in a relationship that looks like that, or that looks like something else entirely. Your emotions will change so much that what you wish for later on will be very different to what you wish for today. And one big difference will be clear. You will be at peace. So in order to be at peace, let go. It is not romantic. You will not be in a romantic relationship with your twin flame. Thank you for joining me. It's early days for my channel, and more content will be created and published. But if you resonate with this somehow, I would be so grateful if you liked or subscribed or commented anything that you want. And I thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.